You're listening to The Midnight Progressives. It's 12 a.m. Do you know what your world leader is doing right now?
Probably yelling at the TV. Welcome to The Midnight Progressives. I am Jason Shaver along with Kate Hammertoes Johnson. Hi, Kate.
Hi, Jason.
All right, good to see you again, even though we live together. Well, lots happened the past week. It doesn't look like Repeal and Replace is going to happen anytime soon because it doesn't look like it's going to get the votes.
No.
And it shouldn't.
It really
it shouldn't have been this close.
No.
But it's almost like some of the more moderate Republicans were worried about being reelected.
Aww.
They're like, oh shit, we have to do what our constituents want. Otherwise, we have to get different jobs. So, anyway, what else happened? Sean Spicer stepped down as press secretary.
Yeah, I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did.
I don't think anyone can make Trump not look like an idiot.
Oh, what a hard job.
Just
couldn't pay me enough.
I would like to do it. Because I want the money.
Oh, well.
He's tremendous. Pretty hard to polish a turd every day and keep your sanity, I guess.
Yeah, there's no way.
All right, Kate, what do you got for us today?
Well.
Tonight, I mean, because it's midnight.
Well, it's kind of, Exxon Mobile is being shady. Surprise, surprise.
No.
Yeah.
Get the fudge out.
So, I have an article from BBC that Exxon Mobile was fined, or Exxon Mobil was fined by U.S. for...
I thought maybe I've been saying it wrong my whole life.
Nope.
I thought it was mobile.
No, you're right. Exxon Mobile fined by U.S. for Ukraine sanctions violations. So U.S. authorities have fined Exxon Mobil $2 million for violating sanctions against Russia while Secretary of State Rex Tillerson was its chief executive.
Well, that's nothing to them.
Exxon dealt with Igor Sechin, the president of Russian oil giant Rosneft, who was blacklisted, the U.S. Treasury Department said. Exxon has challenged the finding, calling it fundamentally unfair. The U.S. imposed sanctions against Russia in March 2014 as Russia annexed Crimea and tension rose in Ukraine. In April 2014, the U.S. added Mr. Sechin to the list of people blocked under the rules. Exxon signed 8 legal documents with Mr. Sechin in May 2014 and did not disclose the activities voluntarily, the Treasury Department said. It described it as an egregious case. Exxon, citing administration statements on Thursday, said it believed the sanctions targeted Mr. Sechin as an individual and not in his professional role at Rosneft. It said the Treasury Department had been reviewing the issue for several years. As head of Exxon, Mr. Tillerson signed deals with Rosneft, leading Russia to award him the Order of Friendship in 2013. At Exxon, he spoke against sanctions, but Texas-based Exxon was forced to wind down drilling after sanctions were imposed. Mr. Tillerson's ties to Russia prompted controversy when U.S. President Donald Trump named him as his choice to lead the State Department. The U.S. in April said it would not waive sanctions to allow Exxon to resume drilling in Russia. U.S. sanctions exposed Exxon to up to $1 billion in losses by the end of 2014, Exxon said.
Wow, a lot of people are sure friends with Russia that say they're not.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was such a big problem.
Yeah, I think they're realizing it is a problem now.
Yeah.
Because they kept denying all of it.
Exxon Mobil's response to the lawsuit is a suit of their own. They're suing after the Treasury fines them $2 million for alleged sanction violations. So
okay, $2 million to these people is nothing. I don't even know what the point of this lawsuit is.
No, it's ridiculous.
I don't know why they're even wasting their time. Just pay the damn fine and go about your day.
In this NPR article, Michelle points out that the $2 million fine amounts to about 10% of one day's earnings from ExxonMobil. So
why are they fighting it? What's the point?
I think they're just dragging their feet to see if old buddy Trump will come through and
Oh.
lift these sanctions so that they don't have to blow this huge deal. I that's the only thing that makes any kind of sense to me.
Well, that's kind of a disappointing story, but do we got a happy one to end up with?
Well,
To end with today?
I sure hope so.
Spoiler alert, we do. Yay!
So you may have heard about the canceled wedding with the canceled wedding in Indiana. So I have the story here. The Associated Press reported that an Indiana woman didn't want her canceled $30,000 wedding to go to waste, so she threw a dinner party for the homeless.
Aww.
A bus pulled up to the swanky event center on Saturday that Sarah Cummins had booked for the reception in Carmel, a suburb north of Indianapolis. About a dozen veterans from a local organization were among the guests who dined on bourbon-glazed meatballs, roasted garlic bruschetta, and wedding cake. Cummins told the Indianapolis Star that she and her fiancé called off the wedding a week ago. She declined to give a reason, but she said they were left with a non-refundable contract for the Ritz-Charles in Carmel and a plated dinner for 170 guests. For me, it was an opportunity to let these people know they deserve to be at a place like this just as much as everyone else does, Cummins said. Cummins said she decided that rather than throw away the food, she would bring some purpose to the event and contacted area homeless shelters. She cheerfully greeted and welcomed her guests when they arrived Saturday. Several local businesses and residents donated suits, dresses, and other items for the guests to wear. Charlie Allen, who spent 3 months at a homeless mission, received a donated jacket. "I didn't have a sport coat," he said, tugging gently at the lapels. "I think I look pretty nice in it." Like other guests, Allen said he was grateful for the invitation. "For a lot of us, this is a good time to show us what we can have," he said, "or to remind us what we had." 3 of Cummins's 7 bridesmaids, along with her mother and aunts, came to support her at the event. Guests also dined on chicken breast with artichokes and Chardonnay cream sauce and a wedding cake. Cummins, a 25-year-old Purdue University pharmacy student, said her ex-fiancé Logan footed most of the bill for the wedding contract, with Cummins and her parents, along with one of her former fiancé's family friends, paying the rest. Cummins said that when she approached her ex-fiancé about donating the dinner, he agreed to what he believed was a selfless way to handle the situation. Cummins said she is not sure yet what she will do with the wedding dress. "It's just too painful to think about," she said.
Well, I like in the article that they mentioned the ex-fiancé being cool with it.
Oh, totally.
I'm curious what led to their breakup.
Well, those things happen sometimes.
Yeah.
Could be 2 perfectly nice people that just weren't right for each other.
I bet she cheated.
I don't know. She sounds like a pretty nice girl.
I've been hurt.
I guess.
Oh, well, that was a good story. When you were reading it, the first time you cried. You were crying, and because you're a fucking snowflake, and it's great.
Oh, yeah. I'm proud to be one.
Proud to be a snowflake. Bleeding heart liberal.
Yeah, it's not an insult to me.
Yeah, it's not an insult to give a shit about other people.
Yeah.
I don't know why the right thinks that's an insult. It's never made sense to me. Like, haha, you care about people.
I mean, especially when they lean on the Christian rhetoric, too. Like, what would Jesus do? I'm pretty sure he wouldn't try to beat down poor people.
Jesus would deny the climate change, call Sandy Hook a hoax.
Right, yeah.
And make Alex Jones our president.
Smart guy.
Smart guy. Smart guy. Not smart enough to get custody of his kids, though. Ooh. It's okay, it's okay. I'm just playing a character. Anyway, that's our show for this week. We'll try to do better next time. Bye, kids. Stay progressive.